Clock. The night shift begins with a precise time check in the silent kitchen. You check the clock at 2200 hours and note the start time in the shift log with a pen. The ticking clock marks each second as the kitchen prepares for the overnight routine. You adjust the lights to illuminate the stoves, ensuring proper visibility for the night's cooking tasks. A second cook joins, checking the inventory of pots and pans before beginning the night's preparations. Trays and cleaning tools wait silently, ready for the night's service and cleanup duties. You start boiling water for the rice, a key step in the overnight meal preparation process. The coordinator checks the morning meal list, ensuring all ingredients are accounted for in the night shift. Water flows into a bucket, prepping for later cleaning tasks during the night's quiet hours. You and the team sync watches to the main clock, aligning timing for the night's coordinated kitchen activities. Knives and boards are arranged, ready for chopping vegetables as part of the initial night prep. The shift report details clock syncs and light settings, documenting the night's procedural start. You begin cooking with a pan on the stove, starting the night's meal preparation with focused precision. A cook cleans the sink, ensuring hygiene standards are met early in the night shift routine. The kitchen sits ready, with clocks and lights set for the overnight cooking and serving tasks ahead. You measure rice into containers, following portion control rules for the morning meal service. The coordinator logs light settings, completing another step in the night's systematic kitchen setup. A single tray waits patiently, symbolizing the upcoming meal service in the quiet night hours. You glance at the clock, now showing 22:30, and begin stirring the soup to maintain consistency. Everyone confirms the time, ensuring all preparations are on schedule for the night's cooking shift. The light stage begins, focusing on adjusting kitchen lighting and preparing cooking tools for the night shift routine. You increase the main kitchen light to enhance visibility for the upcoming cooking tasks during the night. Documenting the light change in the record ensures compliance with the night shift's systematic procedures. A pot sits ready, its reflective surface catching the light as part of the routine tool preparation. You set up cutting boards in an organized row, creating efficient workstations for vegetable preparation. Checking the sink water pressure prepares for cleaning duties that follow the cooking phase of the shift. The kitchen is now fully illuminated, minimizing shadows to support the night's cooking and serving operations. You and the team confirm the tool preparation list, ensuring all knives and boards are in place for the night. Sharpening a knife to a fine edge ensures it is ready for precise cutting during the meal prep routine. A tray waits under the light, symbolizing the upcoming meal service that relies on tonight's preparation. You fine-tune the sink light to provide adequate illumination for later cleaning and dishwashing duties in the routine. Recording the light adjustment time in the shift log maintains accurate documentation for the night's activities. Organizing pots and pans on shelves ensures easy access under the optimized lighting conditions of the kitchen. A water bucket sits ready, its contents illuminated for the mopping tasks scheduled later in the shift. You check the water bucket to confirm it is clean and prepared for the floor mopping routine ahead. Conducting a final walkthrough, you ensure every cooking and prep area has sufficient lighting for the night. A cap rests on a hook, a small detail in the routine of gearing up for the night's kitchen work. You add items to the morning prep list, planning ahead while the night shift lighting supports your focus. Resyncing watches under the bright light aligns timing for the upcoming cooking phase of the night shift. With lights adjusted and tools prepped, the kitchen is set for the night shift's cooking tasks to commence systematically. The night shift begins, focusing on cooking rice and soup through the dark hours for the morning meal service. You start by filling pots with rice and water, setting them to boil for the breakfast that will be served in the morning. A pot of rice boils steadily, its contents expanding and preparing for portioning during the night shift routine. Stirring the soup ensures even heating and proper texture for serving in the upcoming breakfast line of the meal service. You organize pans by size on shelves to keep them accessible for various cooking tasks throughout the night shift work. Trays with plates await filling, symbolizing the meal service that depends on the night's cooking preparation. You monitor the clock to time the rice cooking precisely, ensuring it is ready for portioning at the correct moment. Tasting the soup allows you to adjust seasoning and confirm it meets the standard for the morning meal service. A water bucket is prepared for later cleaning duties. Its presence part of the routine's full cycle in the kitchen. Logging the cooking start time in the shift log maintains accurate records for the night's activities and documentation. You fine-tune the cooking light to illuminate the pots clearly, aiding in monitoring the cooking process under night conditions. A cap is worn throughout the night, a simple part of the uniform and the procedural kitchen environment during shifts. You portion rice on plates, ensuring each serving is consistent and ready for the morning meal service after night cooking. Verifying the tray inventory confirms that all are accounted for and prepared for the upcoming breakfast line in the routine. Water runs in the sink, cleaning utensils intermittently during the night shift to maintain workspace order and hygiene. You discuss with the team to synchronize cooking and portioning tasks for efficient night shift workflow and meal preparation. Adding details to the morning prep list helps plan for the final stages of the night shift and upcoming service. The clock indicates the deep night hours, marking the progression of the shift toward morning preparation and service. You conduct a final check on the rice and soup to ensure they are properly cooked and ready for serving in the morning. Preparing the serving stations with trays and plates sets the stage for the breakfast service after the night work is complete. The morning phase begins with serving breakfast, managing the queue, and ensuring efficient food service in the routine. You start serving the morning meal, carefully placing each plate and bowl on the trays as individuals approach the serving station. Empty trays are prepared and ready, a key component in the organized flow of the breakfast service during the shift. You manage the breakfast line, guiding the flow to prevent congestion and maintain order during the busy morning service. Ladling soup from the pots into bowls, you ensure each serving is hot and consistent for the morning meal recipients. The clock marks the progress of the morning service, indicating how much time has passed since the shift began serving. You update the tray inventory record to track usage during the morning service, keeping accurate logs for the shift report. Discussing with the team, you plan to refill rice and soup pots to ensure continuous service throughout the morning rush. Caps are worn as part of the uniform, providing a sense of routine and identity during the food service activities. Portioning rice onto plates, you maintain consistency in servings to meet the demands of the morning breakfast service routine. You address a spill immediately, using a bucket and mop to clean the floor and prevent hazards during morning service. Water runs in the sink, cleaning utensils as part of the ongoing maintenance during the breakfast service routine. Logging the trays served and service time in the shift log documents the morning activities for record-keeping purposes. You begin clearing the serving stations, collecting used trays and plates to prepare for the post-service cleaning phase. A bucket with cleaning solution is readied for the upcoming wash duties, integral to the kitchen's hygiene routine. You inspect the remaining food to assess quantities and plan for storage or disposal after the morning service ends. Discussing the handover with the next shift, you ensure a smooth transition and continuity in the kitchen operations. The morning prep list shows completed tasks, serving as a reference for the day's activities and future planning. You review the morning service reports, summarizing the tray counts and food served to complete the shift documentation. As the morning service concludes, you move on to cleaning duties, maintaining the kitchen's order and readiness for the next shift. This is the tired stage, where you clean the sink, wash trays, and submit reports to end your shift routine effectively. Starting the sink cleaning, you scrub residues away using water and a sponge as part of the post-service hygiene procedure. Water flows steadily in the sink, highlighting the cleansing process essential for maintaining kitchen cleanliness after meals. You wash the used trays thoroughly, rinsing each one to remove debris and prepare them for the next service shift. Clean trays are stacked orderly, ready for future use, symbolizing the completion of washing duties in the routine. You mop the floor with a bucket of solution, covering all areas to ensure a clean and safe environment for the next shift. The bucket holds cleaning solution, essential for floor maintenance and integral to the kitchen's end-of-shift cleaning tasks. Completing the sink clean report, you document the cleaning time and water usage for shift record-keeping purposes. You update the shift log with tray inventory and closure time, ensuring accurate documentation for kitchen operations. Papers on the desk show completed reports, serving as references for future shifts and routine planning. You verify the tray inventory, counting clean trays to match records and prepare for the next service period. The clock indicates the shift end time, marking the completion of cleaning and reporting duties in the routine. Wiping down surfaces, you remove any remaining mess to maintain kitchen order before ending the shift. You adjust the lighting to a lower setting, signaling the end of work and preparing the kitchen for the next shift. The cap on the hook represents the finished duty, a routine symbol of completion in the food service unit. You review all documentation, confirming that sink clean reports and tray inventories are complete for shift closure. The closed door signifies the end of the shift, with the kitchen ready and orderly for the next routine. Conducting final checks